I don't know why I'm doing a YouTube video. I am so incredibly grouchy right now. On the scale of grouchiness of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, I'm a 25. Welcome to Xanadu Muse. This is Karen, your host. Welcome to my new subscribers, and welcome to my subscribers who've been with me for a little while, and welcome to those who haven't subscribed, and hopefully you will decide to hit the subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. I do like to get emails saying you've got new subscribers to your channel. Why am I grouchy? I know that's the first thing you want to know, what's pending on your minds. Well, I have recorded this video so many times, it's redunculous. I had to get the charger because I killed the battery. I tried to record it once by the kitchen window. You can hear the traffic. Still can hear the traffic. The noise outside was so redunculous that I ended up having to move. Across the street they were having a party. We live in a small little townhouse, 2 units per home. They have 7 cars parked around their little house, and it's like that all the time. Then the cat got sick, not this one, that's Singapore. It was Banner, the other one. And I was recording, and all of a sudden you heard, "Meow." I'm not going to show it. So I had to go take care of that business. See what else that caused my grouchiness. Oh, well, I was going to ignore the outside noises. The refrigerator kicked in, so I couldn't ignore that. And then the dogs were walking around, click, 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 click. I'm like, oh, the madness. And the last thing that just drove me bonkers, or caused my grumpiness, was I was editing a video for my sister. She had a baby August 4th. A little girl, Eiley Marie. And she asked me to take pictures of her toddler, Thomas, meeting Eiley, his sister, for the very first time. So I brought the video camera and I brought my DSLR. I was taking the still shots. I gave my mother the video camera to take the live moving shots. So I was in the movie, and when I was editing it, I'm like, OMG, that is me. That was a wake-up call. The same day, or maybe the next day, I got an email from Weight Watchers. You gotta love timing, right? They said you can join for 1 month. You get the second month free, and you only have to pay $1 to join. So I said, sign me up. I signed up. I joined. And I decided this last weekend is going to be my last hurrah. So I went to some of my favorite restaurants that I'm going to be, skipping, because all I want from them is the bad stuff. And the bad stuff is not good for you, like wings and cheese on fries, things like that. And I had my desserts figured out, and Saturday I wanted a Chick-fil-A cookie. Please don't leave comments about how you don't like Chick-fil-A. I understand, I agree. I don't like that either, but I like their food and I like their service. So there you go. Anyway, I didn't like the service this time because I waited probably 20-25 minutes just for a freaking cookie and an unsweetened tea. Yeah, I'm a Yankee. What can I say? When you go through the drive-thru, most Chick-fil-A's, they will apologize to you when they see that you've been waiting a while. And they can tell, because if you ever look into the area when they're serving the food, and if you can see your name or your order on the screen, most fast food restaurants do this. your name changes color, and I am sure I was a red by then. It's just like, green, yellow, red, red, bad. So they should apologize, but they didn't. She just handed me the food. And after I paid for it, I told her that on my complaints that I have never been to a Chick-fil-A that was not as busy, because it wasn't very busy. I had maybe 3 or 4 people in front of me, and the truck in front of me was at the window for a good 5-10 minutes at least. I watched a whole YouTube video, a 6-minute video, while I was behind the truck while the truck was at the window. They should have moved the truck advanced to a parking spot and give me my freaking cookie. They took so long that the person inside the truck, one of the passengers, got out and went inside the store and did some business and got back in the car. So I told her all that, and all she said was she was sorry. I ended up having to use the ladies' room because I waited so long in line. I went inside the store, or the restaurant. She was mimicking everything I said in the drive-thru to her little cohorts. If she did more time preparing the people's food, because there were still people in line behind me, and wrapped down a little bit, the line was a little bit longer, instead of mimicking them and making fun of people, the line might have gone a little bit faster. So yeah, I even got the receipt, and she knew she gave me the receipt with the survey on it. You know what that survey is going to be, and I'm going to call on Monday. And then today, Sunday, I had a plan that I was going to get a Rush's hot fudge cake. It's kind of like the hot fudge cakes that Frisch's have. I don't know if they still serve them. I used to live in Cincinnati. We moved when I was 12, so that was 30 years ago. And they had them then, and that's basically the same thing. I went through that. There was a person in front of me. They did not order anything. She squeezed in front of me because I was actually in the parking lot before her, but she was coming from the other side, so she zoomed in front of me. I'm like, oh man, my timing again. She didn't stop and order anything. She went to the window and everybody's yelling out how cute something was. And they were too busy saying how cute. I get home, and I have to go across the dam, so I was a good 10-15 minutes away. They forgot the hot fudge on the hot fudge cake. And I was so upset. My last dessert, and they ruined it for me. And I called them, and their only response was, we can replace it on it. And I told them I'm going to Weight Watchers, no more desserts. They didn't offer to, give me my money back or give me something else because they could give me a gallon of unsweet tea or something, half a gallon because they don't have a gallon. No, they just said, we're sorry, we'll tell them. They were once again playing. Anyway, this is actually a Goodwill haul. It is 3 retail stores and 1 outlet store, and I will explain about the outlet store when I get to the outlet stuff. Okay, the first things I got, I usually buy books at Goodwill because I think they're overpriced. When you can buy something at the Dollar Tree for $1 new, and you go to Goodwill and it's $1.75, that's ridiculous. Anyway, I bought some books. I bought the Dan Brown Deception Point. Yes, it looks kind of rough, doesn't it? But anyway, it's still a good read. I may have read this book before. I'm not sure. It retailed for $9.99. It's a nice thick book. The next book, I bought it to resell at Second & Charles. I'm sure I will get some money for it. 2 reasons. 1, it's a popular series. 2, it is large print. I don't like the series. There is actually 4, books in book 1, 2, and 3 in this series, but there's a 4th book that tells the story of the other character. I didn't read the 4th one. It was called 4, by the way. It is divergent, and I liked 1 and 2, and I liked most of 3 until the second to last chapter, and I'm like, really? Really? I just read all those, really? Anyway, it is large print. See, very large print. And it is Veronica Roth, blah, 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 divergent. And you can see it is very large print. And how much was this? This was, I know the price is on here, $12.99. I paid I paid $1 for this one and $1 for this one, so that's $2. Then the rest are children books, and I paid 50 cents each. I got a Ronald Dahl book, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I'm pretty sure I already have this book. If I don't, it will be another second in Charles. Little Town on the Prairie, which is actually this is my favorite book in the series, and this is the first book. Little House in the Big Woods. And they're Little House on the Prairie books, obviously, by Lori Ingalls Wilder. And no prices on these two. And these were 50 cents. So the total price of this shopping trip was $3.50. $3.50 for these books. The next item I bought was one item, and I will have to insert a picture. It's a chair. I have a small eating kitchen area, so I got a table at Ollie's, and it's technically lawn furniture table, but it works. Now I need chairs for it, and I've been looking and looking and looking. I try to talk my sister into getting hers, but she wants me to reupholster the seats. I'm gonna just give me the chairs. Anyway, she wasn't buying into it. So I got chairs. The seat is hot pink. It will be spray painted over. And I will insert a picture here. Yeah, I'm no fan of white. And the next thing I got at a different Goodwill is a milk crate. It's this, and it was $1.75. It's just your basic milk crate. And then this one is Corel Milks. Please return to Charleston, South Carolina. It's not happening. Because I paid $2.75 for it. So the black one was $1.75. The blue one was $2.75. I was at another Goodwill looking for that chair. And this lady had a mint green one. And I'm like, would it be bad for him if I say, look, there's a green unicorn. And then, swipe the milk crate and take off with it? Yeah, that would be bad for him, right? I didn't do it and walked out empty-handed. Get to the main road, and I look and see something is in the parking lot. I'm like, that looks like a wallet. It was a wallet. I stopped, picked it up, went through it, no money. I hope there wasn't any money in it to begin with, but it was open, so possibly somebody may have gone through it, pulled out the money, throw it back on the ground. Do not know, did not ask. I did go through it to find any information for phone numbers. The closest thing I could find was a debit card, and it had the 1-800 number. The bank was open 24 hours with a live person. Called them. They tracked down the person, we connected, and I gave her the wallet. I felt like the bank personnel was more thankful for the wallet than the person who actually lost the wallet. I mean, she did thank me, she did, but the bank person thanked me more. It felt more sincere. But she got her wallet, no reward, but I'm okay with that. I didn't pick the wallet up for a reward. I picked it up, so hopefully in the future, if I happen to do the same thing, which I have done in the past, somebody would be honest and track me down. Which reminds me, I need to put my number on there. So top tip, put your phone number somewhere in your wallet and say, if lost, please call. Because then I wouldn't have had so much trouble finding that person. And this is actually the second wallet I've had to call a company and ask the company to call the person. And the first wallet didn't want to do it. Anyway, the outlet. An outlet is where the stuff at the retail stores does not sell. And I wanted to do this in 20 minutes, but I'm sorry if it goes over 20 minutes. It's going to. So they have big bins, and they just dump the stuff in, and they sell the stuff by the pound. Textiles, that's what they call it, is $1.38 a pound. I did not buy any textiles. I only bought books. There's other specialty items that they sell. They have a list price. The guy showed me the list. And I'm like, DVD player, $7.50, really? You don't even know if it works. Anyway, I bought books. I bought $19, I bought 19 pounds of books, and each pound is worth, it's 25 cents per pound. So I ended up paying $4.50-ish, I don't remember the exact amount, for all these books. If I waited to Sunday, I would have gotten it half price. But there was one set, and it's going to be the last one I show, is why I went ahead and bought it now. And really, $4.50, $2.25, I would have saved $2.25. It was well worth getting it then than saving $2.25. And you will see why when we get to the last item. But let's hurry it up, and I'm going to give you the prices if they have prices. First thing is a blank journal. Brand new, never been used, blank journal. It does not have a price on it, so I cannot tell you what the price is. Next item is this Charlie Brown book. It is kind of rough. It's dated from 1958 to 1964. First edition, I guess that's when the comics were printed, but it was by Mr. Schultz. There is no price on it. So I'm going to keep this for myself for DIY projects probably, or I might just see if it's worth anything. Probably not. The next book is, she's a Southern writer, and she writes about Georgia mostly. She sometimes goes into South Carolina. And it's Anna River Siddons. I do like her writing, but she can be kind of strange. And it's called Burnt Mountain. And it was originally $25.99. So that book. And the next book is from J.D. Robb. I think this one is a brand new book. We have a store called Ollie's. It still has the Ollie's stickers on it. Unless somebody just didn't peel it off. Anyway, this book was $26.95. And it's called Kindred in Death. But the look of it, I don't think anybody's ever read this book before. So I'm definitely going to enjoy reading it. I might do a giveaway. I might turn it into Second Charles. But usually this type of books, they have so many of them that they probably won't accept it. And the next book is a book I got from my mom's husband, my step-step-dad. It's South Carolina. The South Carolina by Henry Lieferman. We live in South Carolina, of course. And it's a book about the history. Got some beautiful pictures. And besides the history, the local stuff. And it was originally $17.95. So I think you will enjoy this book. And the next book is called Patricia Cromwell, The Scarpetta Factor. And it was being sold at Big Lots for $3. Big Lots, my Big Lots don't seem to have books anymore. I don't know. It was originally $27.95. And it was, once again, by Patricia Cornwell. And it looks like it's never been read before either. And this book is definitely a used book. I have read this book and I have seen the movie. And I am glad I've got my own copy. I might have had a paperback and got rid of it. I don't know. But now I've got the hardback. Pat Conroy is he's from South Carolina, I believe. He does write about South Carolina. Sometimes a little bit about Georgia and North Carolina. And I believe he usually stays around the coastal area, Charleston and things like that. He was the speaker at my college graduation, so that was pretty cool. And I just got the beach music at the retail Goodwill, so now I have one of his older ones, The Prince of Tides. And that it's an older book, so it retailed for $19.95. And this is another one that looks like it's never been read before. Catherine Coulter, The Bombshell. This is not one of her romance novels. It's one of her FBI thrillers. And it's got the Ollie sticker on it for $3.99. And it retails for $26.95. I don't understand why people would pay $26.95 for something they'd read and get rid of. Because honestly, that's what I would do with this. So I don't know if it'll be a Second and Charles or a giveaway when I read it. Who knows? I picked up another Roald Dahl. Did I say Ronald? I think I did when I was talking about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Sorry, it's Roald. I don't know how to pronounce it. Roald Dahl, James and the Giant Peach. I remember Miss Johnson reading this in the 2nd grade. I think it was 2nd grade. It might have been Miss Robinson in the 3rd grade. Yes, I remember my teachers' names. Kindergarten was Miss Moosler. 1st grade was Miss Herrick. 2nd grade was Miss Johnson. 3rd grade was Miss Robinson. 4th grade was Miss Johnson again. 5th grade was Miss Ferguson. 6th grade, because my elementary school went up to 6th grade, was Mr. Finley. Oh, and that book was $5.99. That is going to be a Second and Charles. I will be reading this one. I might pass it on to my mom's husband. I don't know if he would want to read it because he's having trouble with his eye surgery. And it was originally, it does not say how much it cost originally. Wow, that's freaky. There is not a price on here. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, I've been interested in reading this because I saw it at retail shop, Retail Goodwill, but these are $2 at Retail Goodwill. Passed it up, but I got it for 25 cents a pound. This is definitely going to be a Second and Charles. I do have a copy of this. I tried to read the first chapter. I've read the first 2 books and I wanted to read the end. Maybe I have to read the first 2 books again, but I just didn't like this one. But it guy's bossy and jerky and all that kind of stuff, and it is kind of raunchy. And it's by E.L. James, and it was $15.95. The next one is a Star Wars book, Tatooine Ghost. That's going to be a Second and Charles book again, $7.50. Hey, if they don't want it, then I'll redonate it to another thrift store. I've got the George R.R. Martin, A Game of Thrones. I did not like the book at all, so I did not continue with the series. It was $8.99, another Second and Charles, but this seems to be very popular, so I thought I'd pick it up, see if I can get any money for it. 25 cents a pound, people. And then I got another one of these. Let me see. I think it's in the series of the Game of Thrones. It's by the same author. It was $8.99 a pound. $8.99 because they're a pound. $8.99 for the book. 25 cents a pound for the book. And then I got the Kite Runner. I've always saw this book, been semi-interested in reading it, never have picked it up. So now I got it 25 cents a pound, $4.50. Man, oh man, guys, I told you I was grouchy, right? I just had some technical difficulties. The phone and the tripod, well, it's amazing the phone did not break. And I don't have an OtterBox on it. Anyway, the creme de la creme of the outlet haul was this set from the Hunger Games trilogy. All 3 books, yes, all 3 books are included. And it is by Collins. What is her first name? Suzanne Collins. The first 2 do not have covers, but that's all right. I do have it digitally, and I have read all 3 books. And this one's kind of worn at the edge, but that's okay. That's okay. And then this one does have the cover. I have it digitally, like I just said. I wanted the book, not the digital. So I did find this, and it was retailed for $53.97, and I got it for 25 cents a pound. 19 pounds, $4 and some cents, about 50 cents, 90 cents, I don't know. And that concludes my Goodwill hauls. And I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I'm sorry it ran so long. Because it did run so long, didn't it? If you have any questions, comments, please leave them in the question comment below, and I will get to them as soon as I can. I like to answer them on my laptop, not my cell phone. That's who I am. That's what I do. That's how I roll. With that said, stay. With that said, stay calm and read on. And I am down to the last item, and this is the creme de... Sorry. Ugh. Grouchy, I tell you, grouchy. I'm so glad I can edit stuff out. Alright, the last item, the creme de la creme. I got this box set. It is the Hunger Games. I have it digitally, but I want it... I'm sorry, you're crooked.